What is happening, YouTube? Cowboy here, and welcome back to Evolve. So now we're going to take a look at the third custom game mode, Defend. Now this is the one game mode which, in my opinion, very much does favor the hunters. Even with starting as a stage 3 monster, it's certainly no walk in the park, and a couple mistakes can get you killed quite fast. So basically the way Defend works is there's 3 separate power supplies, or power generators, that you need to bash your way through. And you're on a timer for each of these. Additionally, as you kill the hunters, they will respawn, and not only will they respawn, but permanent health loss that you can normally give them won't apply here. So because of that, you need to be very mindful of how much time you're wasting on hunters and where your own health is at, because the main focus here is going to be to get down those generators. So to assist you in this endeavor, you do of course have little mini Goliaths that will spawn to help. At the same time, the hunters have a bunch of turrets that are defending each of the generators. So it's, in my opinion, very much in the favor for the hunters here because of the fact that you're racing against the clock and you need to play smart. You need to take out those turrets, and if you're not careful, you can die very, very quickly in this game mode. So either way, let's jump on in. In my opinion, I feel that both Goliath and Kraken are quite strong in this game mode in comparison to the Wraith, simply because you can use Rock Throw and then Lightning Strike and Vortex and your ranged attacks as Kraken to help take out the turrets ahead of time, and you're definitely going to want to do that. If you've never played this game mode before, in short, imagine having like all 5 of Bucket's turrets shooting at you at the same time. That's what it's like getting shot by one of these turrets. These things are massive. You can see them right there spinning around. They are no walk in the park. You don't want to deal with them. So either way, very first thing we're going to do is start snacking. So we can see some little Goliaths are already on the move, and that's fine. The very first thing we need to do before anything else is get armor, because of the fact that we have very limited health here, and trying to go in with low health is not going to be very helpful for us. So we're going to start eating. Don't even worry about the hunters. They're not likely to leave the generator and come after you, because any semi-intelligent monster would simply just run right past them and take out the generator while they're busy. So now that we got these guys down, we are loaded up on our armor. Obviously, no reason to concern yourself with evolving because you're already level 3. Now we want to get in there while our little Goliaths are still attacking, and the first thing I'm going to do is aim to take out those turrets that are surrounding the generator. So I can see one of them down there on the ground. This is where Rock Throw is going to come in. There goes one turret, there's the other one right there, and that's exactly why I took a cooldown reduction. Thankfully the hunters aren't getting on me just yet, and never mind, I spoke a wee bit too soon it seems. So we are going to back up to get that little bit of our armor back. And looks like they might actually try and chase me, which this is great, because if they chase me I can simply just wait it out while the little Goliaths go up. Wow, they are. Markov, you are not the brightest. Come on, keep coming this way. Yep, keep chasing me by yourself. So our little Goliaths have just spawned. And obviously this is an issue of the AI. I would hope a real player isn't daft enough to actually sit there and run after the monster while 2 little Goliaths are bearing down on their generators, but I would not be surprised in the slightest. In some cases I feel the AI is quite superior to the level of players I have encountered in this game. So little Goliaths are over there. We're going to get back over there and get into the fray with them. We got one more turret that we're going to want to pop off with a Rock Throw. And like I said, a big thing to keep in mind here is that permanent health loss does not apply on this game type. And that's very important to note because of the fact that, the hunters aren't your priority. Your priority is going to be the generator here. So while the little Goliaths are going to attack it, we're going to stay from range here. Use Rock Throws, use our Flame Breath. Abilities will work to hurt the generator. And that's the focus here. We're going to try to minimize our engagement as much as possible. I want to get this generator down. Haven't even lost any armor yet. It's good. And first generator is going down. So if you can, at this point, we got a generator down. We got 7 minutes on the clock. We're looking good. If you can get a kill, get a kill. Don't feel that you have to. Obviously, it's more important, in my opinion, to save your health. your health is going to be a lot more important, especially considering the fact that you're not getting it back. You know, we're already level 3, we're not going to evolve, so it's very, very important that you keep your armor up in this game type. Additionally, I would always suggest waiting until you have the minions to try and engage the hunters at all, just because you're going to want as much help as you can get between dealing with the hunters and the fact that the base is loaded up with turrets. Got one little Goliath left, 27 seconds before more mini Goliaths are coming, and we're going to get up into an upper position here and try to take out... bad angle for that. I want to take out those turrets before I hop down there. I don't see the hunters, which is odd. Direct hit will usually take them out. Let's see, Hank is now here. We're gonna get some damage in, get away. So we got those turrets down, that's good. Now we're gonna eat up real fast, meet up with our little Goliaths, and then jump back into the mix. Mega Mouth's like, fuck that, I'm not fighting this thing. Level 3 Goliath, y'all are crazy. We're gonna actually work on trying to take out at least one of the hunters here. Make things a little bit easier for us. Oh my god, I'm stuck on a rock. Damn it, Val. Die. There we go. That's one hunter that I want to stay down. Probably the most important thing to remember in this game mode is to keep an eye on how much time you have. It is very important to remember how much time exactly you're working with here as you get into the frays, and you know, when you run, when you're going after the generator, when you're going after the hunters. Because the last thing you want to do is lose because you ran out of time. So we are out of armor. Real quick, we got 2 down. We're going to try and get a little bit of armor. And you can see the health loss will apply if they do a regular res like that. However, when they actually go down into like a do not revive state and they revive back up, that health loss will no longer be apparent. At this point, we got both Goliaths here. We're going to try and get as much damage as we can into this now. Thankfully, that orbital drop was a little bit premature and off point, so that's really good for us. Using rock throw, using flame breath, using everything we have at our disposal to get damage into this thing. We're down to 3 minutes. So, as you can see, we got 4 more minutes for taking that out. At this point, things get tricky because you have a lot less space here to eat. And this is probably the one time when I'd actually suggest a fight with the hunters being ideal, because at this point we can focus on getting the hunters down and putting them on a respawn timer, and then we'll be able to just focus primarily on getting the job done and getting that generator down. So we're going to get Val down, supports down. Damn, Val. Medic is dead. So this is actually pretty good for us, because right now the little guys are focused on the generator, while we're just working down the group. You can see just how much damage they're getting into us. We've already lost half of our health from fucking Markov here. Even then, it's not going to be a walk in the park to get this. As you can see, we got 5 minutes, but on top of that, there are quite a few turrets surrounding the base. So we're going to try and pop off what turrets we can with our rock throw. Thankfully, the hunters are dead, so we got that going for us. That's going to help quite a bit. You can see some of them already getting up. At this point, we're in a 5-minute timer. We got a couple of the turrets down. I'm going to take out the rest of the turrets just so that I can go on any side. And basically, I'm going to work my way around the generator. And as my rock throw is coming off cooldown, that's when I'm going to take on the turrets. Ah, shit. Missed that one. So actually, we're going to drop down here. Try and eat real fast here. I think that'll be quite helpful for us. If we can get that Mega Mouth, that would be fan-fucking-tastic for us. Listen, I need you to die right now. You have a buff. I need your armor. Don't really need pounce damage here, but that armor will help me out a lot. Got the turrets down. But the big thing to remember is we are on a clock here, so we have more little Goliaths on the way right now. We're going to do what we can to just get the hunters off of us, do as much damage as we possibly can while we got the chance to. Try and just kick them away so that we can focus on getting the generator in. Thankfully, I don't think Assault's up yet. You just really want to die, Maggie. Hitting the generator and a hunter at the same time is a fantastic way to get the job done. Ooh, boy. That barrage right there. No bueno for us. So we don't have to worry about Daisy. We don't have to worry about Val. We don't have to worry about Maggie. Focusing on getting the generator down. We have more little guys coming to us in 5 seconds. Generator's almost dead, but even that, you can see how much health we still have left. This is exactly why I said it's probably one of the harder game modes for the monster, because you're in a race against time, you don't have the ability to get health back through evolving, and you have very limited, wildlife to eat. As you can see, when we reached the third part, the amount of wildlife available was quite limited there, but thankfully we were able to get the generator down, and the ship is blown. So either way, guys, that is Defend. Now, in short, all 3 of these game modes do work into Evacuation, which is a 5-match series that ultimately culminates into just pure badassery, and that is what we're going to bring you guys next. So I'm going to be doing a 5-match series of Evacuation, playing as the monster. Of course, I'll be switching up my monster choice for what I pick, and additionally, since I'll probably try and space the episodes out, I'll let you guys vote on what particular monster you want to see for each part of it. The first one more than likely will end up being Goliath. So either way, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed Defend, and we will catch you next time with more Evolve.